So the question is how to manifest from the higher dimensions. And this is very fascinating because ordinarily we take a very sort of limited approach to money and creating things in this world. When you step into higher dimensions and you look at what is the mechanism by which universes are created, how does that happen? And can we learn something from that? Instead of trying to push the rock up the hill, it's a completely different way. It's a top-down approach. And I think it is not only much more fun and easier to manifest that way, it is also very good because it's going to be in alignment with something much bigger than ourselves. So that's the first actually takeaway right there. When you start with your intention to manifest something, we often might start with me as a separate being. I have this intention, I'm going to manifest it. How do I do it? We have to set that aside, that approach. We have to say, what is it that is in congruence with the infinite? What is for the greatest good? And how can I be a part of that, making that manifestation come about? It's a very different question, right? The intention itself has changed from I want something to how can I create something amazing that is for the greatest good? Very fundamental change. And this kind of change is not superficial. It has to happen deep within, where we want to participate in a larger creative exercise, which goes beyond the individual. We just stepped out of me and my little ideas. So we start there. So how do we get in touch with what is this? What does the infinite want? Well, if we hang out in this place where what I call the planes of light, that's really where all the amazing creative ideas are parked. That's where all these things are parked. So the more you hang out there, the more you're going to get in touch with the ideas that are just right for you to be bringing into this reality. So hang out in the planes of light where these ideas are there in seed form. And when you hang out there, how do these ideas reveal themselves to you? As inspiration. So you just show up with a very open mind, with a very high intention. You just hang out there and you get an inspiration. Oh, wouldn't it be cool to ... That is coming from a different place. Now you take that inspiration and start bringing it into all the levels of reality. So it's still an idea. Now, on the lower planes, meaning the physical planes, we tend to think manifestation means you gotta have an object. Okay, I made this table. Now it is manifest. That's actually a very limiting way of thinking about it. In the higher planes, if it is there as an idea, it's already there. It's already there. But if somebody wants it to be manifest on more physical levels, then you let it manifest next at the energy plane. So you take this pure idea and you give it some energy. So through the power of your intention, you have some energy going around whatever that inspiration is. And this could be inspired feelings, inspired thoughts, and maybe inspired planning. But it's still an idea, but now it's a little more concrete. It's a little more concrete. And let's say you can even visualize this thing, whatever it is. Maybe it's a new product, it's a new company, it's a new musical composition. You can already taste it and feel it and see it internally. It's already much more concrete now. So you've now taken a pure idea and created a blueprint in the energy plane. The next step is take that energetic blueprint and bring it down to something you can touch, see, feel in this physical reality. And this may require now potentially collaborating with people, potentially getting together resources you need to make it happen. So it may involve some physical actions. And so here we want to operate from that original inspiration instead of thinking, oh, I can't do this, I don't have this. This is how we normally think. We want to be like, drop all those ideas and see if you can tap into your network, tap into unconventional sources of these resources, and keep an open mind and stay positive, because it may sometimes take time. Physical reality has a lot of inertia, so things move but very slowly. So it may take some time, but if you persist and stay in an inspired place, the right people, right resources will come together. And eventually you have your actual music composition, book, company, interesting product, whatever it is. It's now fully manifest. So you can actually go through this, and every step, since you are doing it from a very connected place, you will find it's a lot more, it flows, and it feels good. So instead of every step, oh, I got to do this, oh, I got to struggle, it's much more like, it's happening. I thought about it, now it's happening. Thought about it, now it's happening. So it's a lot more enjoyable, and it's a lot easier, a lot more fun. And even when you succeed, you can feel a bigger success. You don't feel like this person won a gold medal. You don't feel like that. You feel like something bigger has come through me. And that feels very different, and it feels very satisfying. When you choose light, life becomes increasingly joyful, purposeful, and inspired. I invite you to join me to explore the realms of light, the infinite possibilities that light offers.